Hey, hello everyone. So today's problem is shifting letters second. So what we have given in this problem is we have given a string s which contains the lowercase English letters, okay, or basically characters, and 2D integer array which named as shift, which I have renamed as a for my convenience, but in the interview we will take it as shifts because it is more clear to the interviewer as well as us. And it will contain three values: start I, end I, and direction. What all these values shows is start I and end I shows a range which will be included or inclusive while we perform some operation, and a direction which will be either 0 or 1, where 1 means we will need to move in the forward direction and 0 means we have to move in the backward direction. So what is the forward and backward direction is? In the forward direction, basically we will move every single character in the range start I to end I, both inclusive again, uh, towards the right side, like A to B, B to C, Z to A, Y to Z, and so on. Just by one movement, like only one after the other, like A to B, only plus one. And 0 means we have to move in the backward direction, that is replace that particular character, just character before that. So like A to Z, or Y to X, or B to A, and so on. Okay, so this is the basic program we have given. So the brute force that I can think of is, everyone can think of is, like, go for every single range we have been given, then change the array change the string characters in that range, and then according to the requirement, either in the forward or the backward direction, then take the next range, then take the next range. Now the issue is, if we have given like 0 to n minus 1 1, and 0 to n minus 1 again to 0, and 0 to n minus 1 1. So you can see that all these two operations are nullified by each other. So they don't require at all. So how we will find it that if these operations required or not? It seems to me like plus one or minus one condition. Then second thing that's coming in my mind is, if the situation is like this: 0 to n by 2 1, and n by 2 to n minus 1 1 1, and let's say 0. So how we are going to handle all the overlapping ranges? So in this type of condition, in these type of conditions, we can have one more array which will contain what we need to do in that particular range. Okay, as we are going to solve it, you will understand what I want to say. So a helping array basically. Okay, so for that, let's say we have an array of int, let's say b, and its size will be similar to string length. Okay, and every character will be 0. So what this here 0 implies is that we don't need to move any character in the forward or in the backward direction. If we get minus, then it will be like move in the backward direction as much as I am saying the value. Like minus 3 means we have to move in the backward direction for 3 steps. Plus 2 means we have to move forward in the forward direction for 2 steps. Okay. So how we will define it? So let's say for range, okay, so plus one. Why I have done this plus one, you will get to understand in this logic that I'm going to write. So if we have ai2 equals to 1, it means we have to move in the forward direction. Then what we will do is b of ai0 will be plus plus, and p of ai1 plus 1 will be minus 1. So what will this do is, just a second guys, 1c 1b minus 1 and plus plus. So what I am actually doing is, let's consider this three letters. So initially I had like 0 0 0 and plus 1 length 0. Okay, so I have given like 0 to 1 range, I have to move in backward direction. So 0 to 1 range means minus 1, it will be 0 to 1 range means up to, why I am adding this 2 is 1. Why? Because after this for loop I am going to add every single character from this to like simple prefix some type. Okay, so here if I'm going to add like this, and after that I started with the addition, then minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 plus 1 0 0. So what it is what it is implying, or what it is doing is that we don't have to do any transformation with the third character, like 0 1 1 for nullifying the minus 1 when we are going to add it, and 0 shows that we don't have to need to do anything, and we just need to move in the backward direction for these two range, that is 0 to 1. Okay, so after this what we have got is, we just need to add every single character. Okay, I less than s dot length and I plus plus. Okay, so up to s dot length, no issues. Okay, so bi will be bi minus 1 plus a. So simple. Now what we have got is, what we have got like, what we have to do with the every single character with s. We don't need to go for the range now. We don't have to go for the shifts array, or to check out that what we have to do this particular character, what will happen with this particular character. We know with the every single character if we have to move it in the forward or in the backward direction at last, doing all the operations in the shifts array. So int I equals to 0, I less than s dot length and I plus plus. Okay, so if bi is greater than 0, we have to move in the forward direction. It will be very simple. X int x equals to, initially we got that integer value of that particular si, like for a it will be 0, for b it will be 1, and up to 25. Okay, now x equals to, new x will be x plus bi more 26. Why more 26? Because it can go extend to 26 plus, like for y, and if we have to move forward with 3, then it will be 24 plus 3 27. Then we will mode it with 26, and if we get 26, then mode with 26 27, then we get like 1, and 1 is basically b, so we get the b. Okay, so new si will be a plus x, new x. Okay, else if bi less than 0, like we have to move in the backward direction, then again int x equals to si minus a. Okay, and x equals to x plus bi. Now in the minus condition, if it reaches up to 0, no issues, like 4 to 0, 7 to 2, no issue, it is already in the range of 0 to 25. But if it goes in the negative condition, then in the mode what we do is, like if it is moves in the negative condition, we will exactly do is, uh, if x less than 0, then x equals to 20. Yes, basically we are at 26. equals to absolute of x mod 26 and x equals to 26 minus x and x equals to x mod 20. Okay, and we will just add it. Si equals to a plus x and return s. Okay, so what I'm doing here is, let me show you. Let's say x become minus 28. So first of all, I just absolute it like 28, then I mod it, it becomes 2, 0, 1, 2, and after that I did minus it, then it become 24. So basically what I have to do is go for 24, and which is exactly the right thing, because we have to go minus 2 beyond 26, that is 24. Why? And this is for another case. If I just, like, let's say, what will happen with this? Okay, we got some error, and if we do this, okay, we got all the test cases passed. So it might be the case that after minusing from 26, it still have somewhere some positive value or negative values. So to remove those negative values, we basically mod this. Otherwise, it should not be the case. Let's submit it. Okay, we clear this. So what about the time complexity and what about the space complexity? For time complexity, it will definitely be not greater than length of s. Okay, which is greater? Length of s is 10 raised to the power 4 and shift also 10 raised to the power 4. So it will not be greater than O of n. And for the space complexity, it is again O of n plus 1, which is equals to O of n. So it is like big O of n, big O of n. So yeah, see you guys. Take care. Bye bye, and subscribe for everyday problem of the day Leetcode.